Hey everyone, it's Clint Tucker, guitar trainer and coach. It is Fretwork Friday 2021, Volume 10. We're going to be talking about the second half of Back in Black, that breakdown riff, which I really love, and also how we can maybe transform a couple of ideas from that into some cool blues ideas. So grab your guitars, let's tune up into standard. And let's get to work. All right, the breakdown riff is kind of like a super cool idea that uses the E blues notes, but it also uses like an E Dorian sound. So the whole song is, everybody thinks that it's in the key of E, but it's in a modal key of A. So in a lot of ways, this E mixolydian sound, this E blues sound, is really A major. And what we're going to do is we're going to play our E open, then we're going to play our D on the A string, 5th fret, then we're going to play our C sharp on the A string, 4th fret, and then our B on the A string, 2nd fret. I'm using my PRS 245 Ted McCarty double cutaway with P90s. I'm also doing a hybrid setup. I usually do my virtual rig, and this time I'm doing my hybrid setup. So I'm using my Mesa Boogie Transatlantic TA15. I'm going into it with a Mark 423 boost pedal into a Sir Eclipse overdrive, which I love. And I barely got the gain. Maybe around, I don't know, let's see here. I'm kind of going on a rant about my tone, but I just want to... So this is not exactly like an Angus tone, so to speak, but it's got a really good sound. And this will come in handy when you want to do some more bluesy sounding stuff. So that's the amp, you know, kind of breaking up. Hey. I've been knocking these strings out of tune. I gotta change these strings soon. And then with the boost pedal, I absolutely love this boost pedal. Sounds amazing. It's by In Creation Audio Labs. The Mark 423 boost pedal. And then that goes into the Sir Eclipse, which is a double-sided overdrive. I absolutely love it. There's that with that. It sounds amazing. So getting back on our point with the tone fixed the way we want it, we're doing our D note, our C sharp note, and our B note on the A string, 5th fret, 4th fret, and 2nd fret. And we're going to start this off with the open E. Now, you are going to have issues with muting in this situation if you don't try these two approaches. And this is a huge concept that I always try to really hammer on with my students. And that is mute, mute, mute. You want to sound professional, you got to mute, and you got to make your notes punchy. One thing you can do is with the picking hand, when you play, see how I'm doing that? I'm muting that with this part of my thumb, I mean my palm, behind my thumb. That's one way. And then the other way with the fretting hand is that I actually don't even have to have my pick on the guitar to mute this. See what I did? Just butt up against it in the back, on the bottom end of it, right? Now, when I play that, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to barely touch that E string with that pinky, and now that makes it super easy for me to kill that note. Now we're going to come back to that C sharp. So there's two ways we can practice this. We can do it with our pinky, ring, first, ring. Or a lot of people would prefer to do this with the ring finger and slide back. So you have either option you can use. Or you can also do the pinky and slide that back if you want to. So you're going to do 5, 4, 2, 4. Then you come up on the 6th string and hit 3. So we have the open E, D, C sharp, B, C sharp, G. Then we're going to play almost the exact same riff that we did in the beginning of the song in the main riff, but we're not going to play this G sharp. We're going to play B on the A string, 2nd fret. And once again, I'm going to kind of butt up underneath that 6th string so I can keep any kind of unwanted notes like that out of it. And then I'm going to play the A note, 6th string, 5th fret. Then 6th string, 6th fret. And then I'm going to use my middle finger and slide up to this B. Now you really don't want to hear where it comes from. You just want to know that it's sliding up into it. So we have B, A sharp, B, B. So the whole thing together. Now, the great thing about this riff is that all we have to do is change all our movements down one string apiece, and now we'll be doing the A version. So now that's on the D string, 5, 4, 2, 4, and then the 3rd fret on the A string. Then we're doing the 2nd fret, 5th fret on the A string, 2nd, then 6th, 2nd, then that slide to 7. Let me give me a little drink of coffee here. In case you guys didn't know, I'm a coffee fanatic. All I drink is coffee and water. So now you have that right there. And when you get that going on, you have the A section. So the great thing about this is you're learning that A and E are interchangeable for the most part only by what strings you started on. So if you have a riff that goes in E, you can pretty much do the exact same thing a string down. Or whatever. You don't have to like just kill it and then figure out where am I going to do it next. E and A are very easy to just move whatever you did for E down one string, and now you're doing it for A. You might have to make an adjustment on that 2nd string because the guitar is tuned slightly different. But you'll learn it as soon as your ears hear it. You'll be able to make that little adjustment. Everything else is pretty much the same. And when we get to where we can do this, you're going to do 4 of these E versions. Then we're going to do 2 of these A versions. Then go back up and do the E twice. And that would be the end of that breakdown, and then it goes back into the chorus. Alright, so what's really cool about this is we can do some pretty cool, like bluesy sounding stuff with just these notes. So here, try this out. This is a great way to practice like a riff that you're working on and how to transform it into a different idea. Take the same exact thing we just did, D, C sharp, and B on that A string, 5th, 4th, and 2nd. And let's play with the E. You can put a little bit of a blues lick like that right there. G to G sharp, 3 to 4 on the 6th string. Then we're going to hit the B on the A string and the E on the D string, 2nd fret. So now you have and we can do the exact same thing for A. Now, to make that a little bit more like a ZZ Top lick, don't hit this D string, do that 3 to 4 on the A string, and then hit that one on the G string. So skip the D string. And now you have that bluesy, like almost a LaGrange style sound. So immediately you can take the riff that you've been working on with AC/DC, and now you slow it down. Use those same 3 notes, just don't come back to that 4th fret, and change the rhythm to like maybe a slow shuffle. 1, a 2, and 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2. And now you have like this cool blues vibe. Same thing you can do with the main riff. If you want to take the main riff, which is right, and what we can do is just take that and now you can play a couple of other ideas. We have a little bit of fun. So, that's some ideas that you can use by just taking a little bit of what you already know, change the groove, change the way you play the notes, and immediately you can transform it into something new. What I also love about the blues scale is that it's open for interpretation. So if I play this right here and play like the blues scale, by the way, if you don't know the blues scale, it is 3-0 on the E string, 3-0 on the 2nd string, then 3-2-0 on the G string, 2-0 on the D string, 2-1-0 on the A string, and then 3-0 on the E string. You absolutely can do really cool stuff with that. And you can just change the way you play it. Now that cool lick right there is, you're going to take that A string, 1st fret, hammer on the 2, then hit the open D. Play it with a triple lit, triple lit, triple lit, triple lit, triple lit. And now you have that really nice, like, immediately I took the same thing I did for E, and then I put it down 1 string apiece. And then I did that on the D string, 1 to 2, and then the G string open. And there you got that for A. Which is a lot of fun. And you're right there in the first 3 frets of your guitar, and you can start getting some cool things out of that. So let's recap. You can take that right there, which is our breakdown riff of the Back in Black, and then you can just change the rhythm a little bit. And now you have a new type of rhythm, a new type of song. Do it for the A. And then if you want to take the actual first part, and just change the way you play it. You can immediately create your own like new type of song out of that. All right, what you want to try to do is think about all the songs that you already know and you're really good at. Think about all the riffs that are in that song, or any of those songs, your favorite riffs. Try to find 3 of them, and then apply this principle and see what kind of new things you can create. It's amazing how going back into the old stuff that you're already familiar with and trying a new way of playing it, trying to play it with like a new style, a new genre, a new rhythm, new dynamics, all of that. It's amazing what that will do to your creativity and your playing. So keep that in mind when you feel like you're getting bored and you're getting in a rut. Take stuff you already know well and then mix it up, mash it up, and then recreate something new that is allowing you to work on that creative part of your muscle in your mind, your creative muscle. It's amazing what you can do if you just start to try to do this, at least once every week. Find 2 or 3 riffs and try to reorganize them and transform them into something new. All right, I kind of rambled a little bit today, but I hope everyone is having a great day. I want you to play your guitar. I want you to think about what it is that you're great at and what it is that you need work at. And if you need help with any of those, you give me a holler. Go to cwtucker.com, click the booking tab, or you can message me on Facebook or on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. And that kind of helps me get this out there a little bit more, and we can kind of create a tribe together. And you guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.